Buddy, we are live, people. Brian Buemo, what's up with that? Are we losing him? Or where are we? And Victor Yokeres, what's the deal with that? What else? Ekitike, what else we got going on? Oh, yeah, Matthias Cunha is, we saw that video. What you guys think? Listen, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. But you know what? I'm gonna get over there in my little studio. Get to see a little bit of the behind the scenes. Of course, usually I need to get better at getting myself ready, man. Usually I'm like scrambling at the last minute, scrambling at the last minute to get myself ready. Austin, what up? Good to see you, mate. So, yeah, I'm gonna go to my workstation, and that way I can get all situated. Austin, what's happening, man? Any updates on your games, buddy? Let me know. All right, guys, bear with me as I'm setting you up here. Let's go. Give me a second. Boom. There you go. Think I gotcha. I'm gonna get my mic all ready. Guys, happy Friday. We made it, man. We made it, people. We made it. It's Friday. Hope you all are good. Hope your families are good. And it's another day, man. Being a Man United fan, it's another day. It's another day full of drama, right? Another day full of drama because without drama, this is not Man United. I hope you guys can hear me. All right. I think we're good. Guys, can you hear me? Hope you can. Let's see. Give me a second here. I'm trying to get my everything all situated. Let's see as I'm doing that, who's in the chat. All right. I see Austin is the only one. Austin, what's up, buddy? Did you guys play today or did you win? What's the deal? What's the update, Austin? What's the update? Are you signing to be the next Manchester United striker? let us know, Austin. Let us know. Because listen, man, we're going to be very boosted when that happens. When that happens. We're not going to say if, we're going to say when that happens. Tony! What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Listen, Tony, man, I'm good. Blessed, another day. It's Friday. That's what's up. I'm trying to get myself situated over here. I'm a little bit, behind the schedule. I kind of gave folks the behind the scenes a little bit of the life of a wannabe content creator. I need to get better at getting myself, like the queuing up the video, thumbnail early and all this stuff. But for some reason, I always do this. I'll wait till the last minute, like literally the last 10 minutes. And I'm sitting there trying to figure out, okay, what should the thumbnail be? What am I going to be talking about? It's ridiculous. That is for me telling you guys that you need to be really organized and better prepared. All right. So do that. Make sure you do that. Right. Don't follow what I do. I need to get better at that. So I'm going to work on that. Let's go. Austin is saying, yo, the group stage in Germany is done, by the way. We are using countries. What is that? Austin, we are using countries, and I was Ukraine, and we topped the 9 points. France was second, and 6 points is Russia. Oh, that's what's up, Austin. Good stuff. Tony, it's so funny. Tony, do you know, like, the way you call me Lou, that is what my boys call me. Everybody calls me, yo, Lou. That's what, you know what? You know what, Tony? You're all right in my book, man. You're all right in my book. Good to see you, man. That's exactly how my folks call me. They'll be like, yo, Lou. But yeah. I'm starting in the mid. Okay, wait, Austin, are you saying I'm starting in the MLS? I got youth for Columbus, where my cousin plays. What? Austin, that's amazing. Like, I'm not joking. I could take a picture of a paper they gave me and my mom. Dude, yeah, take a picture. Austin, drop it in the Discord. What are you doing? That's what's up, Austin. Yes. Come on, boy. Let's go. That is awesome, dude. That is awesome. So proud of you, kid. You and your family and everybody. Hard work, man. Great day today. Company I work for had a record-breaking sales week. That's what's up, Tony. I love it. I just got done doing yard work, so now don't have that for the weekend. There you go. But the thing is, Tony, do you have a cold one next to you? All right, because that's the important part. Do you have anything pending tomorrow that will prevent you from having a cold one tonight? You know, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, of course. Oh, yeah. Austin. If you're gonna do that, yeah, you don't want to show the details of the thing, right? If you take a picture and share it, yeah, you want to make sure you eliminate or cover all like the important stuff, like your names, address, and all that good stuff. Yeah, that's what's up. Listen, explain it again for Tony the Great. That way he can give you your proper props. That's what's up. You know, man, that's awesome, man. I'm so boosted for you, dude. That's awesome. Disregard that. Tony got it. I'm just catching up on Tony's messages here. Good to see you, Austin. There you go. Okay, cool. Disregard. Tony got it. Guys, smash that like button. Hit the subscribe. Big up to our very own Austin, making it to the big leagues one step at a time. One step at a time. All right? One step at a time. Baby steps, you get it done. That's it. If it was easy, listen, Austin, let me tell you something. If it was easy, everybody would do it, right? Everybody would do it. But hard work pays off. Dedication and hard work pays off, right? So you may have friends and people think, oh my God, he's only able to do this because he can travel to all these places and do all these things. But people don't understand how much work you, sir, put into your skill, how much practice you do to get you to where you need to be, right? So make sure that you celebrate yourself, big up yourself, but stay hungry, all right? Because this is just a one step, right? You're going to build on it one step at a time. Keep building at it, but you got to stay hungry, all right? No cold one, brother. I got a game subbing on Sunday, and I'm trying to get real fit because my league starts next Thursday. That's what's up, man. Be clear-headed. All right, cool. Listen, Tony, that's what's up, man. That's good. I love the discipline. That is good. I love the discipline. Keep that because honestly, if you want to perform at the highest level, yeah, you got to do that. The only thing I have to do tomorrow is I have my sister in town and her husband and my niece. So we're about to go to the water park. That's the only thing I got to do. So tomorrow I'm going to wake up. Oh, shit. That was kind of loud. Leva doesn't know that we're going to the water park. So, yeah. So that's what we're going to do because my sister's in town all the way from Africa, right? Because for her and her husband and my niece came for the funeral. So tomorrow, weekend, everybody's off. So we're gonna go over there, scoop them, and then we're gonna go to the water park. Like we have a Six Flags close by, so we're gonna go there and do a madness. So that's what we're gonna be doing. Yeah, but It's one of those things. Whenever you have young kids, you don't want to give them so much information because then they will never stop asking you, where all this now. So I'm gonna break this news. Oh my God, probably Levi is watching this live. Okay, it's not there. But anyway, that's what we're gonna do. But yeah, back to football. All right, back to football. Brian Buemo. People need to come down. All right, folks need to come down. Brian Buemo is going to be a Manchester United player. All right. I'm glad Levi didn't hear. I know, dude. And I'm all loud and stuff. But yeah, he didn't hear because he's playing with his boys and whatever. So yeah, Brian Buemo to Man United. It's gonna happen, man. There's a lot of meltdown that's been happening on the socials, right? A lot of people are like, yo, man, listen, Thomas Frank going to Tottenham, they're gonna get this deal done, and Mbuemo will not happen. Guys, Mbuemo chose us, right? Mbuemo chose Manchester United when he was at Brentford, right? So if he had such a loyal, it's not a following, if he had such a loyal wanting to continue to play for his manager, he would have stayed at Brentford. Right now, all these teams, they came from Buemo and he turned them down, and he told everybody, I want United. Right? So the meltdown that we're seeing now, of course, Tottenham put in the bid. Apparently, we saw a bid of like I don't know, 70 million, right? They put that bid in. It was like 65 plus 5, and I'm not sure if Tottenham turned that down or not. But the bottom line is this. It's very simple. The way that you can think about it is this way. If your mind is made up that, listen, I'm going to go to this party. Like, for example, like me tomorrow, I'm going to go to hang out at this water park. Whatever happens, I'm not going to change my mind because I already bought the tickets. Right? And the tickets are not really cheap. So I'm going to go there regardless. You can sit there and offer me the craziest money. Oh, yo, man, there's another one right here in PA where Tony's at. That's where you need to go, right? This is where you need to go, homie. I'm going to be like, nah, buddy. This one is closer. I've already told those folks I'm going to meet them over there. And my family is already going to be over there. So that's where I'm going to be, right? So Buemo already told his family and whatever that, listen, I want to wear that United jersey. I want to rock that red. I grew up supporting United. Listen, who else said that? Yeah, Matthias Cunha. Cunha, in his interview, he said, listen, growing up in Brazil, Manchester United was the team that I wanted to go. You're sitting there as a kid, and listen, man. Some of these players, I don't know how his environment was, but a lot of folks in Brazil, they grew up in a poverty kind of situation, right? Like Vini and them, they really had to. Even like Anthony, they did not grow up in a posh where they had everything. So they grew up in a very tough neighborhood, or they were struggling for everything, right? So imagine you're sitting there, in a small TV, your entire family is watching it. It's not like you have a big screen TV like some of the ones we have here. Everything is just like very minimalistic, and you're sitting there watching the Manchester United team. Maybe back then was Beckham, Scholesy, whatever. You were like, yeah, man, one day I want to play for that club. I want to play for Manchester United, right? Because, guys, people don't understand, right? Even for me, growing up, Manchester United was the ish. Like, everybody was hating on us because we were the best club in the world, right? We always won everything, we had the best players, and that's how it was, right? So you can understand why all these players that now they're willing to sign for us, because this is Manchester United we're talking about, right? This is Manchester United we're talking about, right? So it makes sense. So hearing Cunha talking about Manchester United and how happy he is to sign for us, how happy he is to represent that jersey, regardless of how crappy we are, he still wants to represent us. That means a lot. And even Omar Barada, our CEO, said, listen, what we want to sign players who want us, who want to represent that badge regardless of whatever competition we're in, regardless of if you're in the Champions League. Yeah, I'm not gonna say the lower leagues, but whatever we're in, you just want to put on a jersey. Automatically, your mind is transformed to kill and fight for the badge. Right? That's what they want to do. So, and the reason Barada said that is because they just signed a player in Matthias Cunha who embodies that thing. I don't know how to explain it. That thing about Manchester United. I want to fight for this badge, right? Imagine now Matthias Cunha going through that. Remember when Ruben Amorim was signed, and then he was taken through the history of Manchester United, seeing the tragedy and all that, right? And he even said, like, listen, most of our players, or no, all of our players that we sign, they need to go through this so they can see why we fight for this badge. Why, whenever we step onto that hollow ground at Old Trafford, why it means so much, right? Why it is not acceptable for you to just say, you know what, I'm not gonna show up. It's okay to lose, because after we lose, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna change. I'm gonna go hang out and party, whatever, because it's okay. So that mentality got to change. It has to change, because the players of the past, we don't want to we don't want to go back there, because times have changed, right? The players of the past, where you have Scholesy, Kino, Giggsy, Rio, Nemanja, all these guys in the Sir Alex Ferguson era knew that this is your job. Your job is to represent that badge, and when you step onto that field, everybody's your enemy. Like exchanging jerseys at halftime or whatever, that did not happen. The other day, I saw Cristiano exchanging jersey with, who was it? Was it with Yamal in the last game? Those kind of things will never happen, because Sir Alex will be pissed off with that. Because you can correct me if I'm wrong, right? Because exchanging jerseys with an opponent where you know, like, listen, I need to be killing this guy to win this game. I cannot be here nicey business, right? That stuff can wait. Maybe after the game is over, maybe you can do that. I think Carlos Tevez, I think he did something. Or was it at the end of the game, whatever? He did some jersey exchange, and it was this huge, big thing. I don't remember it exactly, but you guys can correct me. But it's one of those. So we need to bring that back. Bring that back where it's like it's not a herd yeah, it's like a herd mentality. Like, listen, we're gonna fight for this badge regardless. So whoever we're gonna sign, they need to be those kind of people. And Cunha, you can see it from the interview, from the pictures, from the everything, the smile. You can see this guy is not faking it, and it's not all about the money, right? So Cunha, boom, in. Now, Mbuemo, he told everybody, yo, oh yeah, Tony, yeah, it was Nico Williams. There you go. You're right. So Mbuemo said, you know what? I choose Man United. So that we want players who can look at us and say, you know what? I don't care whatever competition they're not in. I want to represent that badge. That badge means a lot, you know. But yeah, exactly. Nico Williams, man. But again, in that game, I guess you do that. I kind of understood why Nico and Cristiano did it. People were saying game recognizes game, whatever. But it could be one of those things that you do it at halftime just in case you get subbed off, right? You may not have a chance to exchange the jersey. So, it's one of those things. If you're Nico Williams, you don't want to take a chance. You're like, yo, GOAT, can I have your jersey, mate? And then you get it right there that it's secured. You keep it in, it's done, right? And whatever happens at second half, it happens, So now that I'm thinking, I just thought about it right now, it kind of makes sense. But anyway, we need to have that fighter mentality, man. Yo, let's see what you guys are saying. I've been yapping way too much. Give me a second. Austin, gotta see Austin. Let's see. All right, guys. Good day today. Company. Okay, I saw that. Props, Austin. Good job. I'm gonna ask my mom where she put it. Put somewhere else. Safe. Okay, yeah. Just the logo. Yeah, that's what's up. No Cobra. Okay, I saw that. Austin. It was not easy. I've been playing since I was 2. See, there you go, Austin. And that's the thing. Some people don't recognize. Guys, I'm just catching up on the messages. What Austin is telling us is he's been playing since he was the age of 2, right? But now, if people see him balling out of control, they think, oh, it came out easy. But the dude has been working at his skill. That's amazing, dude. I'm glad. Okay, yeah. There's a good and the bad. The good is I play youth for Columbus, but the bad is I leave my hometown of Austin, Texas, and having to move to Columbus. Austin, the thing is, right? Do you know like that what you just said there, guys? Austin is saying that there is a good and a bad, okay? And he's saying that he has to leave his hometown of Texas. Do you know? Imagine Cristiano Ronaldo. He did not just leave his hometown. He left his home country to go out there and do his thing. And so don't worry about it. You may leave your hometown, right? But wherever you're going to go, mommy, daddy, and your family will be with you. That's what matters, right? That's what matters. And when you are sitting there perfecting your game, right? The important people, they'll always be around you. All right. Whenever your family's around you, that is home, kid. That is home. All right. So do your thing. Do your thing, because this is you developing yourself to get to the next level. This is your career right now. So you got to think about it that way, that you listen. This is what I'm going to do. This is what you see. People say it could be cliche or whatever, but they say if you find whenever you find something that you're doing that you love so much, you will never work a day in your life, whatever. I don't know. I forgot. I always forget the actual saying. So yeah, if this is the thing that you want, dude, keep pushing, man. The family will be with you. You'll be all right. Austin says 4 a.m. I'm from in Germany. Will there be a live tomorrow? Absolutely, there'll be a live tomorrow. $1 million. Twisted Fate. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, MBEUMO is in the room. Him and Cunha together. We get it, Putin forever. Oh! Yo, Twisted. I love it. Okay, let me go again. Boom, boom, boom. MBEUMO in the room. Him and Cunha together. We got this pull forever. Okay, one more time. Boom, boom, boom. MBEUMO in the room. Him and Cunha together. We got this forever. One more time. Boom, boom, boom. MBEUMO in the room. Him and Cunha together. We got this forever. Come on. Get in. I love it, Twisted Fate. Let's go. I love it. Let's go, people. Smash that like button. Even the Neville brothers were sworn enemies when facing each other. Here you go. What's up, Twisted Fate? Hope you did well, Twisted Fate. I'm good, thanks, Tony. Oh, Twisted Fate, that's beautiful, man. That is beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. Um, yes, sir. Feeling good. Let's go. Let's go. Twisted Fate. The hardest move is always the first one. After that, it's nowhere. There you go. That's what's up. Come on, Twisted Fate. Yo, one more time. All right, one more time. One more time. One more time. Where is it? Boom, boom, boom. Buemo in the room. Him and Kun together. We got this forever. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, listen. Oh my gosh. That's tight. That's tight. Come on. Get in. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's go. Yeah, man. So simple as that, man. One thing we gotta say is this. I know everybody was losing their minds, thinking that we could be losing Buemo, but I don't think we're gonna lose him, man. I think if anything, one thing is I always think about Tottenham. Tottenham, they're very stingy with the money. Daniel Levy doesn't like to splash the cash, so I don't think he's gonna do that with Buemo. If it happens, it will be a disaster. Honestly, it will be a complete disaster because then we would have accepted the defeat twice. And listen, one thing I can tell you is in the Manchester United community, Spursy, there's one person who always said, guys, it's just Spurs. It's Spursy. Like, I mean, it's like they don't win stuff. And even if you're Mbuemo, why would you choose Spursy? Yes, Spursy right now, they have Champions League football. Are they going to always be in Champions League football? No, they're not. It's Spursy. You know what I mean? So if you're Mbuemo, you look at, I don't have the badge. You look at the badge at United. You look at our history, our heritage, and you're going to choose Spursy because of what? The manager? And that manager could mess up and get sacked next year. And then what do? You're stuck at Spursy. But you come to United, come on, man. We are going places, baby. We are going places. You see Cunha in the bag. You're sitting there right now in your vacation because I think most of the players are on vacation right now. You listen to Matthias Cunha telling you, listen, man, growing up, Man United was the only team. Man United was the best team, right? You decide to go to Tottenham, to Spursy? Come on, man. That's a disgrace. So those kind of things, it keeps me believing that it's not going to happen. Yeah, Tottenham may bid, they can bid whatever they want, because what happens is this, guys. You as a team, you can say, oh, I'm going to bid, I don't know, 300 million. If the player does not want to move, it's not going to happen. Al Hilal, with what's his name, Osherman, they offered him crazy money. Osherman was like, nah, buddy, I ain't going to Saudi. I'm not ready for Saudi. All right, I got some work to do here in Europe. I ain't going to Saudi. Right, I want to play in the Premier League. You know, so yeah, you cannot force a player to go somewhere. So again, Mbuemo already told us, I want United. All right. Twisted Fate, he said, if we get Mbuemo over the line, I'm starting that at OT. Dude, yes, 100%. Dude, you know what? I kind of you got to. And I don't know, Twisted Fate, do you watch my boy KG, the comedian? If you watch KG, the comedian, man, he usually has all these songs when it comes to players and stuff like that. You know, yeah, man. Listen, you need to put it in front of these folks that are really plugged in. And yeah, no, that track is beautiful, man. Beautiful. Big up to you. JP, if Romano or Ornstein don't post it, I am not believing it. JP, my man, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. See, all this news that we're seeing, like, because most of the news that we're seeing is from Portugal, right? From Portugal, CNN. I didn't even know if there's CNN in Portugal, but Portugal, they're reporting, first of all, with the Jokeres news and Sky. Since when has Sky Sports, Carve, and all of them being reporting like breaking news and stuff like that? Sky, they usually slow sports news, right? Since when Sky has been leading the news, right? It doesn't make any sense, right? It doesn't make any sense because before Sky can post anything, we would have heard this news about MBEUMO from the likes of Ornstein, Fabrizio, those guys, right? Even Ben Jacobs has been really good this time around, right? So we would have heard it from them. But Sky is reporting that there's a bid and all this stuff. Psh, sit down somewhere, Sky. Yeah. So it's one of those things. Obviously, yeah, it's been put out there. People have been losing their minds because, yeah, we do have a history of fumbling, and we have a history of messing things up. But I don't think this time around we're gonna do that, right? Let's see. JP. Okay, so Twisted. Yeah, I watch a lot of KG. Hilarious, dude. I love KG, man. KG is my guy. KG is my guy. I love it. Yeah. So I was saying, man, listen, you need to do that and drop it, KG. Give him send him a DM or something, because KG he's very good at creating songs and stuff. Yeah, that's what's up. But yeah, man, so that's what I'm saying. It's one of those, like, yes, it's been trending today. It kind of makes sense because some of these reporters, they add two and two together, even though it's not news. They roll with it because they know it's all about clicks, right? Whenever you throw a Man United name in whatever it is, you're gonna get clicks, right? So you throw a Man United name on it, and people are gonna click on it, thinking like, "Oh my God, this is it," because a lot of people a lot of people, they are waiting for us to stumble. They're waiting because a lot of us we've been kind of talking with a lot of chest, saying, "Yo, Cunha had a lot of suitors. He chose us. MBEUMO, another one who is top notch at 10, again, he chooses us." So we're already talking with a lot of chest out there. So a lot of people want to see us with egg in our face, like, "Oh yeah, you said MBEUMO was coming to you, right?" Yeah, ain't happening. Yeah. So one of those. The Mirror are reliable as paper bag. Yeah, of course. Dude, Mirror is shite. Mirror is shite, man. Yeah. So it's one of those. So we're gonna see, man. This whole thing is gonna develop very quickly. Let me see if we on X, if there's anything new happening on Bryan Mbeumo. All right. Give me a second. I'm gonna go here on the X. 5 hours ago, Florian Plettenberg was saying that Tottenham Hotspur under new manager Thomas Frank will try to convince Bryan Mbeumo to make the move to Spurs. However, Manchester United have already entered negotiations with Brentford, as Mbeumo has already given his approval. Mbeumo has already given his approval that he wants to come to Man United. The report is saying that a verbal agreement with Manchester United is in place, and they remain optimistic that the transfer will go through. The deal is on. This is according to Florian Plettenberg. Pletigo, right? So That's one of them, right? It means that this deal is still in place. Man United, they are still in the mix. All right. This is crazy. Here's the thing, guys. If Brentford, according to the Mappeteers, guys, again, the Mappeteers, if you're not following them on X, give them a follow. They've been pretty good also with when it comes to these news. The Mappeteers are saying this is under United Truthful. They're saying if Brentford keeps delaying, Manchester United will make an offer to sign Victor Gyökeres. Right? If Brentford they're delaying, United may say, you know what? Listen, our number one priority is a 9. Let's get Gyökeres in the bag, and then we may come back for the MBEUMO deal. But listen, I don't know about you guys. You guys let me know between these two, Gyökeres or MBEUMO, who is your priority? Right? Who is your priority? Let me know, man. Let me know. Because this is very interesting. Very interesting here. Let me do this. I need to put in a quick poll here. Did guys, hope you all are good, man. Hope you all are good. Any plans for the weekend? Is anyone in the Washington, D.C. area going to the parade? Yeah, I cannot type. So, yeah. There you go. All right, let's go. Back into this. Manchester United already have a verbal agreement with Bryan MBEUMO and have also entered negotiations with Brentford. However, Tottenham, under new manager Thomas Frank, will try to convince MBEUMO to sign for them. Let's see what else is going on. Do we have anything else? Let's see. Yeah, so that's basically it about MBEUMO, man. You guys let me know if you have any worries, doubts, fears. Are you feeling that United could fumble this? Are you thinking that United could mess this up? Oh, wow.
No.
Wow. Guys. Guys.
There's very, very little left.
Yo, did you guys know about this? I'm going to share it on our Discord. I'm going to share it on our Discord. Guys, do we know what Matthias Cunha's number is going to be? Does anyone know Matthias Cunha's number? Because all those pictures that we saw, right? All the pictures that we saw, I had not seen his number. Twisted, you gotta be in the Discord, all right? Tony, just drop the magic link right there, all right? People, you gotta join the link to see his number, all right? Tony, man, Tony, I don't know how much I can appreciate you, brother. You are amazing, and I appreciate you so much, all right? So, guys, get that link so you can see what is Matthias Cunha's number. All right? Get on that link, people. Hit that link. Tony will help you get in there. You can see it yourself. I ain't going to say it. People smash that like button. Let's go. All right? The big old Rooney 10. Oh, what, dude! I just saw it. Um, I don't know if it's. I really hope it's not fake news. I know, Tony. Me neither. I wasn't, dude. I was just scrolling and I saw it. Uh, I was not expecting that. All right, I was not expecting that. So I don't know because a lot of the videos and the pictures we saw, they were just showing the front, right? Um, to the all right, yeah, I don't use Discord. What do you mean don't use Discord, Twisted Fate, man? Come on, man. Discord is out there, man. You know. Yeah, this is it's pretty crazy. I don't know. Tony, do you think it's fake news? But what would it be? Because there's no way they could have given him a certain number. Wait a second to see. Beaver, smash that like button, hit that subscribe, people. Welcome, welcome, guys. Good to see you all. I hope you guys are good. Happy Friday. I don't do Facebook, Discord, Twitter, Instagram, etc., etc. Okay. Twisted Fate. That's cool. I'm gonna give some folks a little bit of time before we reveal the number. All right, let's let folks get in there before we break the news. The thing is, I don't know though. I mean, it didn't really that number. I think. But it's very strange because I know a lot of us heard the number 10, right? But how can they give him the number 10 where they need to promote the jersey, right? Because right now they need to promote the jersey. You know, this lot is all about the money, right? You announce a player, you want to make the jersey available out there for everybody to buy, right? So for you to say, oh, you're gonna wait and give him the number 10, you cannot really do that because the number 10 is already taken by Rashi, right? So it's interesting, right? It's very interesting. Beaver, you're joining our Discord. Yeah, there you go, Beaver. Let's go. Right? It's very interesting. Because I was thinking this whole time where I was trying to watch the interview and stuff like that to see, oh, what's his number? What's his number gonna be? All of them is like the pictures and everything is like front, you know? So you don't really see what he's rocking. Interesting stuff, man. Interesting stuff. Let's see what else is going on. This is interesting. Oh, another one. Give Cunha the number 10. GYOKERES number 7 too. Many silly players ruined iconic numbers. Yo, I agree with you, Twitter Fate. That number 7 is a disgrace that we're not seeing it game in, game out, right? That number 7 is iconic. It's your brand, right? Number 7 shirt at United, it's a brand. That number should be in each and every game, right? If you look at our history, that's how it used to be. It's always been, right? So us not seeing it being given to a player who injured here and there, okay, whatever, injured many times, it's a disgrace. So I really hope that Mason Mount can wear that jersey with pride next season, hoping he stays fit, because there's a lot of history in that jersey. All right, so we shall see. But anyway, Pletigol, he's saying that Sporting Club, right? They have given Victor Gyökeres the assurance that he will be allowed to leave the club in this summer for 51 to 59.5 million. Right? Beaver is like, nah. Exactly. Right? Isn't that crazy, Beaver? That's mad. That is crazy. And yeah, that's why Tony, that's why Beaver came out like that. You're like, nah. Yeah, man. Really? I don't know. You know what? The source, guys, again, we gotta maybe tone it down a little bit and consider the source, because if it was like a Man United post and stuff like that, it will be different. But you know, some of these sources, right, they usually get leaks here and there, right? So who knows? A lot of us, I've been talking about him getting number 10, right? I've been talking about him getting number 10. Now, of course, the number 10 has a body, and the way it looks on number 10, it could very happen that he may not leave. Our number 10 may still be at United, and maybe Ruben Amorim may be told, listen, man, we couldn't offload our number 10, so you may have to work with him. It could be one of those things. What do you do? So you cannot give the number 10 out there. So it could be one of them things like, you know what, Cunha, you're the new guy. You take this number, and when the number 10 comes available, it's yours, right? The window is still about to be, it's still open. It's going to be open next week, so we shall see. If we can make a move, then we're going to have to switch you, right? At the end of the day, when it comes to Manchester United, it's all about making sales, because right now people are buying that jersey, you know. Yeah, so it's crazy. Welcome, Beaver. Good to have you, mate. Thank you so much for joining. People, smash that like button. All right. Twisted Fate, they give him the number 69. Beaver. He should go to a better one. Twisted Fate, the number will twist your mind like your name. Guys, we're killing Twisted Fate, man. Should we just tell him? I mean, I don't know. Should we just tell him the number, man? Because the man is like going through it. Listen, Twisted Fate, you can join the Discord and then get out. Just join the Discord just for now so you can see it and then get out and exit. Twisted Fate, you gotta understand, Discord is just us. Like the people that you see here, those are the only people in there. Like it's one of those, it's a closed community, right? It's just us. So it's not something that you're gonna see it on all the socials or whatever. It's just us. It's a family thing, right? So yeah, you can join, check it out, and then jump out. All right. So there you go. I know we're messing with you, man. We're messing with you because we're just twisting your arm, right? So I don't even have Discord profile. You don't need a profile, dude. Click the link for the instructions. All right. Tony the Great will guide you. Easy. If you have internet, you're in it. Let it be the surprise. Don't call the number. Yeah, hey, there you go, Beaver. I love it. You know what, Beaver? You're all right, man. Listen, there's a reason, guys. I'm telling you, this community is so interesting. Like it just happened that we're all in this mindset. Like we talk the same way. We understand each other. We vibe together. Like it's amazing. Like Beaver, come on, man. You that's what's up. I love it. Friday fun day. Let's go. Yeah, man. So yeah, so let's see what else is going on. Rio Ferdinand comments on Victor Yokeres transfer saga. Rio was saying that I would be giving Federico Fernandez nightmares until we had a deal for him to let me go. Um, I did that at Leeds. Apparently, Rio wanted to leave Leeds, and he did that at Leeds. And so Rio is saying that I heard that Man United were interested in me, and I knew Leeds had to let me go. So Rio is saying that I went to the chairman's office and said to him, "Listen, I know you need to sell me. We're not going to haggle over a few million here and there. Make the deal." All right. I was there for hours waiting, and he finally did the deal. Right. This when Rio left Leeds to come to United. Right. So Rio is saying that I'll tell you what, I would be in his office, and he would be he won't he no he wouldn't be able to leave. I wouldn't be in his bed in front of his bedroom in the kitchen, but I'll be in his face the entire time to make this deal happen. Right? So it's interesting, right? It's very interesting that again, Rio, he's saying this now that listen, if Victor Yokeres, obviously, if he wants to make the move, he can go to the chairman and say, listen, make the deal happen. But again, Rio just made the comments earlier, like early in the week, where it's like, yo, I don't know about this Victor Yokeres guy. He looks like he's kind of one dimensional, where if he comes to the Premier League, the physicality of the Premier League, they will be able to contain him, right? So again, Rio was just talking about one thing about the physicality. He was not talking about all these other things that Victor Yokeres does: penalties, free kicks, quick on the ball. He can score from everywhere, like all these other attributes. He was just talking about the physicality, because he's only addressing the part that, oh, yeah, the dude looks jacked, right? And him coming to the Premier League, he will not be able to have the same impact as he's doing right now in Portugal, because obviously probably the defenders are smaller, whatever. So he's kind of bullying them. So when he comes to the Premier League, he's going to be faced with big dudes, Van Dijk and them, and he may not be able to do the same. But again, Rio, he didn't consider the other facet of his game that he does. It's not all about the physicality. He's quick on the ball. He has many things that he does, right? So, yeah. So it's interesting. But I like the fact that he said this. This was on Talk Sport. He was talking about what Victor Yokeres need to do to make this deal happen, right? Again, people, smash that like button if you haven't done so already. Yeah. What else? So Victor Yokeres, again, this deal, of course, we know there's a lot of animosity going on, because Victor Yokeres was, from based on his knowledge, was that there was a gentleman's agreement that 55 million plus 10 will be enough to get him moving, right? But apparently the president of Sporting said, no, we didn't agree on that. The only thing we agreed on was us not exercising the buyout clause of 100 million, right? Because the dude is 27. It doesn't make any sense for us to say, hey, you cannot move unless this money is paid, which is 100 million buyout clause, right? So they said they're not going to exercise that. But the price that they were willing to let him go for was never 55 plus 10, which would be like what, 65, whatever. Apparently the Sporting president said it could be somewhere from 70, 80, or it could be like 60, it could be like 70 or 80, right? Depending on how he performs in this past season. And the dude killed it, right? So he killed it. So you can understand why the Sporting president is asking for decent money. I would understand that. And listen, the money that he's asking for in pounds, it's about maybe like 65, maybe like 67 million, right? We just paid 62 for Cunha, man. Pay the 60 whatever for Gyökeres and call it a day. There's no point of us sitting here trying to nickel and dime this guy, right? Pay the money, bring the boy in. We need the goals. Twisted Fate, I know you don't use this code, but apparently you can join, but it's only temporary without a verified account. Would you be willing to work? Tony, you're too good, man. You wouldn't be able to join again unless you created an account. The link will only work one time for you. Oh, listen, man. Look at man, Tony. You're all right, but let's not force the guy, man. Twisted. Right before we exit, I will just look into making an account, Tony, at some point. All right, Twisted Fate. Listen, fine. We're gonna let you know right before we end the live. Right, the live usually ends in we usually live for 1 hour, right? For 1 hour from 9:45 or 9:50 for 1 hour, and then before we end, we'll let you know. I know we've tortured you enough. We've tortured you enough, man. We never want to force folks to to do certain things, right? So it's all about you doing what makes you comfortable, right? We don't want to twist your arm, right? But you're still part of the family, man. I just more curious if it actually works. You know what, Tony? Yeah, that's a good point. That's a really good point. That's a good point, Tony. You're very well versed in this Discord thing. I'm not much. Beaver Sporting chairman probably make the message. Yeah, and I think from the last time I saw the last report is apparently they do have it in written, because the sporting president was like, yo, we never had it written. It was like a gentleman's agreement. Yo, Tony, listen, let's meet up at certain place for the Manchester United game, and so the whole night you're gonna be buying the drinks for us, right? All right, cool, all right. And then when we meet up for the game, Tony goes like, dude, yeah, we didn't shake on it, and it's not written anywhere. Forget about it, right? Because it was just supposed to be you, Luther, but you brought in Beaver, you brought in Twisted Fate, you brought in AKS 97, you brought in all these people. I'm not gonna buy everybody's drinks, but anyway, so it's one of those, right? So and we have a really good relationship with Sporting, right? And there's no reason for Sporting to try to change the rules or the agreement at the last minute like this, where they know that we want the player, right? Because Sporting and Manchester United, we've done a lot of business, and Sporting is a very well respected institution, right? Historically, right? We have gotten amazing players from them. Nani, Cristiano, Ruben Amorim, Ugarte, so we already have the relationship. So there's no reason for them to try to pull the fast one on us. It doesn't make any sense. So I'm kind of leaning to believing the Sporting president on the way things transpired. Like what they had an agreement, not an agreement. They talked about it with the agent, right? And it could very well be the agent now, because the agent, Victor Gyökeres' agent, right? The agent makes more money if they can sell their player at the lowest price, right? So if you can sell Victor Gyökeres at 60, what was it, 55 plus 10, okay, 65, right? It means now you can charge more as agent fees, right? And this is what these agents do. They've been doing this many years. Like there's a good example of Erling Haaland, right? Erling Haaland, I think Man City was able to buy him for like, I don't know, 55 million or something like that. Crazy. But his agent made bank because he was able to have his player sold to Man City at a very low price, and then he was able to charge the difference, and the agent did his thing. All right. Sporting chairman probably makes the mess be like 200. Yeah. I know, right? Tony be like 200 just for drinks. I know. Right. And you know, whenever people know, like, yo, Tony got the tab, man, listen, yo, bartender, put it on this tab, one of them things. But yeah. But so it could be definitely could be agent driven, and we shall see. We shall see. But I still believe we're gonna end up getting Victor Gyökeres. But of course, there were some talks on. I did see something that we have, like Manchester United have started talks on Victor Osimhen, right? So Man United, this was from some report is saying that Manchester United have resumed discussion with Victor Osimhen, who is still demanding a 12 million a year salary. Right? So Victor Osimhen has this thing. He wants a 12 million a year salary, right? Regardless of what happens. Most of the players at United, whenever they get signed, in most teams actually, when you get signed, you are signed with the expectation where, okay, fine. If we qualify for Europa, you get X amount of dollars. Champions League, X amount of dollars. If you don't qualify for those, your salary goes down. Performance based, right? Which I think it makes sense. But our boy Victor Osimhen, he's saying, listen, man, I want guarantees. All right. I want to come in and get guarantees that, listen, whatever happens, I'm going to get my money. Right? Now, if United decide to curve and say, you know what, okay, fine, Victor, we want you, so we're going to do that. You are setting a precedent right there, because now all the other players coming down the road, whatever you want to sign, even the players that you have now that you need to renegotiate their salaries or whatever, they may ask the same thing, because this is not a secret. If we sign Osimhen and we give him what he wants, then you're kind of setting yourself up. All right. I like the fact that we have this stipulation where if you don't really perform, yeah, you ain't gonna get paid. So I think at the end of the day, I have a feeling that Osimhen will have to agree, because listen, man, this guy, if we sign him, we're gonna give him maybe like 250K a week. That is good money, right? We're gonna have to have a discussion with him and say, dude, listen, man, your base is gonna be this much, 250, right? That is what you're gonna be getting. That's for your contract, whatever. So, all right, fine. If we qualify for Champions League, then we can kind of bump it up a little bit, right? But this is what we're gonna give you, right? This is what we're gonna give you. We're not gonna sit here and say, oh, this is what we're gonna commit ourselves, regardless we are in the Champions League or not. It doesn't make any sense, because right now the reason that we are able to, it kind of works out for us in a way as Man United team when we're not in the Champions League, where we're not in any European football, is most of our players, when it comes to negotiating how much we can sell them for, already the salary is very low now, certain percentage low, because we're not in those competitions, right? Of course, compared to other teams, we're already paying way too much for our players. That's why it's hard for us to offload them, right? But not being in Europe, not being in any of those competitions, Now, when it comes to negotiating to offloading them, it kind of helps a little bit, right? Because now you can say, okay, fine. Um, this is what they're getting paid now, right now, right? So we shall see. But honestly, without complaint, if we get Oshman, come on, man. Oshman is a dude. Oshman for me is he'll be even. I think he'll be even more perfect than Gyökeres for the Premier League because Oshman has shown that he can do the job in multiple leagues, right? Uh, Italy, Turkey, you know, he's done it, right? And he's a proper bagsman. And he's one of those guys that you bring him in, he's going to give you goals, and he's going to be very demanding. Whereas the suppliers, the I don't know, Cunha, Buemo, Ahmad, Bruno, he's going to be able to call them out. Say, listen, my job here is to score goals. Don't take shots from a million miles out. Try to score. All right. My job is to put the ball in the back of the net. Find me. I'm going to make sure I'm in the right spots in the box. Find me. I'm going to put the ball in the back of the net. All right. And if you don't do that, I'm going to come to your face and say, listen, yo, don't do that again. All right. Garnacho, if Garnacho is still going to be there, Garnacho, you're not the hero. I am the guy. That's why I'm getting the big bucks to score goals. All right. So we need that demanding number 9. No nonsense, So we shall see. We shall see if we can pull that off. But of course, Liverpool, they're also out there trying to look for a 9 because I think we saw reports that Liverpool could be offloading Nunez. And big up to Liverpool. I got to give them their flowers. Signing Florian Wirtz, right? He is 150 million, whatever. That's crazy. Florian Wirtz is a baller. I'm jealous. I'm jealous of Liverpool for doing that deal. But again, I really hope the likes of Graham Souness and them, they give Florian Wirtz the same energy they gave Paul Pogba. When we saw Paul Pogba, because it was a record, they were like, "Oh, I hope he can stand up to the price tag and all this stuff." So I'm very curious to see the energy they give Florian Wirtz because, of course, the price tag, right? The price tag is a big deal. So we shall see. Graham Souness, we shall see if he's going to be, kind of level where you criticize regardless, right? So we shall see. But again, he's a baller. I think Liverpool, honestly, what they're doing, it's scary because it doesn't look that they're about to kind of slow down, right? They're gonna rebuild. They're gonna get those weapons that they need to go for that 21st, right, title. So we shall see. But the good thing with us is if we get the likes of Gyökeres or even Osimhen, and you have Cunha, you have Buemo, we got a chance to challenge them, right? Because it means we got goals in our system, right? Right now, we don't have goals. If we don't sign then a proper number 9 and we're stuck with, because some people are talking about, you know what, United, if you sign Buemo, you sign Cunha, then Xerxes could be that guy, right? It could be like a Cunha, Buemo, Xerxes type of thing, and then you guys will be good. But no, Xerxes is not a 9, right? We need that proper bagsman, right? So yeah, we cannot mess around. We definitely cannot mess around. We need to really step up our game. Let's see what else is going on. So we got the Gyökeres. We got the Osimhen, right? We talked about that one because Osimhen, of course, he just needs to agree that say, hey, listen, I want to play for Man United and forget about what I was asking for about my salary. And then most likely we'll end up signing Victor what is that? Osherman, right? If Osherman decides to say, you know what, forget about my salary, let's work out a deal. Yeah, we're gonna sign Osherman, right? AKS 97. My dear friends, good night. Love is definitely in the house. I'm a bit tipsy tonight on a vacation, just dropping in to share some positivity. Cheers. Oh my God. My brother, salute. Listen, AKS 97. Listen, thank you so much for stopping by, brother. I was just holding this live just for you, man. That way we can see your face, making sure that you are good and you're having a ball on vacation. I'm glad that it was a safe trip. Dude, enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Salute. There you go. Don't ask me what this is. Tony, don't ask me what that is. There's a whole story about that. Yeah. So, yeah, let's see what else is going on. Boom, boom, boom. If Galatasaray cannot complete the transfer of Victor Osimhen, they will make an offer, official offer for Jonathan David. What is it? um, so, after the funeral, you asked, so I'm telling you. All right. So, after the funeral, one of my sister-in-law flew from LA, came down for the funeral, and she wanted me to drop her off at two places. One of the spots was one of her good friends to see. She just had a baby. So anyway, I get to the person's house, and the husband of the house said, "Yo, what's up, Luther? Good to see you. Whatever. Listen, man. Yo, my bar is stocked. Check it out." So I go to the bar. The bar is stocked. So here's the thing. I don't do the drink and driving thing, and this was around 6 in the evening. After you see, because at the funeral you study the day so early, right? I've been up since like 5 in the morning, try to get everything ready. Boom, boom, driving the funeral, whatever. So at 6, this guy offers me the bar. I'm like, oh my God, I could use that because after the funeral, we went to the repast, right? Of course, it was a dry repast. Most of the stuff was soft, whatever. So I get to the dude's house, and I go there, like, I see the bar. I'm like, oh my God, ta-da! But anyway, so my sister-in-law, who flew in from LA, she was like, yes, this is what I needed, man. She goes like, yeah, I need tequila. Da, da, da. So I'm like, oh my. Yeah, so dude was like, yo, Luther, what are you gonna have? I'm like, nothing. Water, orange juice. I'm driving, man. And for me, my drive was like an hour and a half to get home. So I was like, listen, man, I see some water bottles here. Empty the water, and then whatever you want to make for me, put in the bottle, and then I'll deal with it at home. So I had to be very disciplined. I was like, listen, man, I don't mess around. If I'm gonna sip, I always Uber, right? So yeah, so this one was actually so dude makes a really good old fashioned. So he did it like old fashioned, uh, pretty decent. So yeah, it's old fashioned. Yeah, good stuff, and all of it was like a high end, good stuff. I'll link up the Discord and send the pics. Yeah, AKS 97. Yeah, man, come on. When I get back, salute, mi familia. Salute, brother. Salute, salute. Good to see you. Oh, old fashioned. Yeah, man, dude, old fashions. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So he did a really good job. Of course, he couldn't put the ice and all the stuff, but he had all the ingredients in there and throwing them in that little bottle. And yeah, so when I go home, I put them in the freezer, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna check it out. But it's one of those. But yeah, let's see what else is going on. That's about me. What else is going on in the news? What else am I missing? We talked about MBEUMO. We talked about yeah. Let's talk about our new number 10. who is not really a number 10, Matthias Cunha. When he was asked about what do you think about Ruben Amorim, right? He said, I think he is a very important reason to bring me here, right? Matthias Cunha said, listen, a very important reason I'm here is our manager, Ruben Amorim. Cunha says, I really believe in him. Everything that he did in Portugal, like I say, I hope he can conquer the world like he did in Portugal, right? But of course, I think he needs the players who can do everything, like I am open to do, and help the team and help him. All the conversations we have had made my decision easier, right? So, Matthias Cunha talking about our manager, Ruben Amorim, right? The man believed in the project. He believed in the project. And listen, one thing you gotta give it to Ruben Amorim, the guy can talk. All right, he can talk because those pundits, those British media, he was able to kind of talk to them, and they haven't been attacking him like that. Of course, they do, but the way he talks is it being able to kind of keep him in check. So big up to him. Another news is saying that Victor Gyökeres agent Hassan Getinya is saying that he has a written proof that Sporting promised him Gyökeres could leave for 59 million this summer. All right, the president said there's no written proof, but it is what it is. Yeah. So on that note, listen, guys, you guys let me know, who do you think we're going to end up signing? Is it going to be Gyökeres? Is it going to be Osherman? Is Brian MBEUMO going to be a Manchester United player, or is he going to pivot to go to Tottenham? You know what? I highly doubt that's going to happen. Guys, people, I appreciate you all. Smash the like button. Hit the subscribe. You guys are legends. Thank you so much for subscribing, hitting that follow, and engaging. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you all. Stay blessed, guys. Let's end it here. See you in the next one. Tomorrow. Oh, wait. Is it tomorrow that we start the Club World Cup? I don't know. I have to check that. So yeah, I'm gonna do a couple of watch-alongs for some of those games. Yeah. So I'll keep you posted. Guys, take care. Salut. Peace out.